Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. I'm so pumped to be here with you today because, look, we're stepping right into that ultimate growth coach mindset. If you've been grinding away on your channel, kind of banging your head against the wall, trying to figure out the whole YouTube matrix, well, you're in the exact right place. Today, we're breaking down a fully proven, highly strategic blueprint to help you hit that absolutely crucial first major milestone, your first 1,000 subscribers. So grab a notepad because we're going to dive right in and unlock the actual strategies that move the needle.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Does this actually work? Well, hooking your audience starts with proving the method, right? And that is exactly what the source material for today's explainer demonstrates. We're drawing from the phenomenal success of the creator behind the channel Decoding YT, who literally went from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in just 15 days. Seriously, 15 days. That's not a typo. No way. This isn't just some abstract theory we're talking about. This is a battle-tested playbook based on real data, real analytics, and actual measurable results.
So here is the agenda for today's playbook. First up, we'll look at the 1K milestone. Then we'll cover how to master the community tab, how to build a view chain, the outlier video method, and finally, the channel glow up. Let's get right into it.
All right, Section 1, the 1K milestone and why it actually matters.
Listen, anyone who's ever started a channel knows the early YouTube grind is it's absolutely brutal. You're putting in countless hours of work for, what, single-digit views? But hitting that 1,000 mark, it's really not just a vanity metric. It literally unlocks the letter K next to your subscriber count. Think about it. When a new viewer clicks on your content and sees 1.1K instead of, say, 950, it instantly builds this psychological trust. It's basically telling them, hey, 1,000 other people validated this creator's content, so it's definitely worth my time. Plus, and let's be totally real here, it gives you, the creator, a massive, massive boost in confidence to just keep pushing forward.
Moving on to Section 2, let's talk about mastering the community tab, which is, quite frankly, a hidden goldmine.
So let's look at this first major strategy and see how it basically builds your audience on autopilot. The data we're analyzing today reveals a staggering number. 16,000. The source creator gained 16,000 subscribers over the lifetime of their channel and nearly 600 in just a recent 30-day window alone, purely from the community tab. I mean, think about that for a second. Putting together full-length content takes days, sometimes weeks, to script, shoot, and edit. But a community post, that takes literally a few minutes. If you aren't using this feature consistently, you are flat out leaving thousands of free subscribers on the table.
But, the absolutely crucial point here is how you use it. Because 90% of creators, they do this completely the wrong way. They treat their community tab like a spam folder, just endlessly dropping promotional links. And listen, just like everything else, the community tab has its own algorithm. If you're just spamming links and nobody's clicking them, the algorithm is going to kill your reach. Even worse, it annoys people into unsubscribing. So what's the right way? You've got to treat it as a value add. Sure, if you want to hype an upcoming release, post a cool teaser a few hours before it drops to build some excitement. But the real secret sauce here is polls and quizzes. A standard image only lets a user hit like, which, let's face it, offers them zero real value. But a quiz? It tests their knowledge in a really fun way. And a poll lets them see what everyone else is thinking. Now that is interactive value. Also, don't forget those broad appeal posts, like say, celebrating a 400K subscriber milestone or a major holiday. Those rack up likes like crazy because they're universally relatable, which signals to the algorithm to push your channel out to a much broader audience.
All right, Section 3, building a view chain, or how to truly hook your audience. Now, getting traffic is awesome, but how do we actually convert a casual passing viewer into a dedicated, loyal subscriber? Well, a poll conducted by our source revealed a pretty massive reality about viewer behavior. 80% of viewers need to binge 3 to 4 videos before they actually commit to hitting that subscribe button. You really can't expect someone to just marry your channel after one blind date of watching your stuff. They need to know your overall quality is consistent. And since viewers usually won't manually search your channel to dig out more content, it is entirely your job as the creator to basically force that binge session. You have to link them seamlessly from one piece of content directly into the next.
And hey, if you think people don't actually click on end screens, check out this real viewer comment featured in the source material. Who else is stuck in the end screen loop? I'm late for dinner. I've already watched 5 or 6 videos from the end screens. I mean, that is the ultimate proof right there. When executed correctly, linking your content together is a highly effective tactic that practically glues eyes to your channel. It makes it almost impossible for them to stop watching.
So there are essentially 2 distinct ways to build these view chains. The first is organic. This is when the algorithm just naturally serves your next upload to the viewer, whether that's on the homepage or over in the suggested sidebar. But for this to actually work, you absolutely must have a clearly defined niche and super consistent branding so the viewer instantly recognizes, oh, hey, it's that creator again. Now, the second type is induced, and this is where you take control. You manually link things back to back using end screens. The second your content finishes, boom, another one of your uploads pops right up. The key requirement here is seamlessly hooking them at the very end. You got to give them a compelling, almost irresistible reason that they absolutely must click that next thing on the screen to get the rest of the puzzle.
Moving into Section 4, the outlier video method and how to replicate success.
Guys, it's time to stop guessing what's going to go viral. Seriously, the data is already out there. You just need to know how to read it using tools like the vidIQ browser extension. To use this method, you first need to really understand the outlier score. When you install an extension like vidIQ, you'll start seeing these little tags, things like 10x, 25x, or 100x. This metric is huge. It shows exactly how much better a specific upload performs compared to that exact channel's normal average view count. Basically, we are hunting for anomalies in the matrix. If something has a 100x score, it means it got 100 times more views than that creator usually gets. And what does that tell us? It proves that the concept, the format, or the topic is incredibly clickable.
Let's look at just how powerful this actually is. So, years ago, a creator named Bill Wirtz uploaded History of the Entire World, I guess. It completely exploded to over 174 million views. That is a massive 100x outlier. So, what did smart creators do? They studied that exact format. A Minecraft channel named Sipover replicated that format for their specific niche and hit 37 million views, performing 23 times better than their channel average. Another channel, Redeemed Zoomer, did it with their own Story of the Entire Concept and got a 100x outlier hit. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, this only works for big channels. Nope. The source highlights a tiny channel with just 11,000 subscribers that replicated an outlier format and pulled in over 1 million views. The takeaway here? Stop reinventing the wheel. Go find the 10x and 100x outliers in your specific niche and just adapt their format to fit your unique content.
Okay, our final section, number 5, the channel glow up. It's all about converting that traffic. Now, you can have the best community posts, incredible view chains, and viral outlier formats, but honestly, all that traffic is completely useless if your channel page looks like some abandoned profile that just scares people away. Prepare to be a little shocked here. For the creator of Decoding YT, a whopping 30% of their total subscribers come directly from people clicking through to their channel page. Let me repeat that. We are talking about over 1.2 million subscribers gained just from users landing on the channel page, liking how professional it looks, and hitting subscribe. Your channel page is literally your storefront window. It has to convert.
Back in the day, designing a professional logo took weeks, not to mention a lot of money. But today, it takes seconds. Let me walk you through this dead simple 3-step AI workflow to instantly upgrade your branding. Step 1, jump into ChatGPT. Tell it your channel name and what your niche is, and just ask for some logo ideas. Step 2, once you pick an idea you like, ask ChatGPT to write a specific generation prompt for Leonardo AI. And Step 3, copy and paste that prompt right into Leonardo AI, which is a free tool, by the way, and boom, you instantly get a highly professional, stunning logo. No fancy graphic design degree required.
Once your new logo is locked in, you gotta finalize those visual touches. Your channel art banner must be clean. It should clearly display your channel name and exactly what the channel is about, so people know instantly if it's for them. Next up is brand consistency. You really need a distinct color palette. For example, our source creator uses black, white, green, and red almost exclusively. And finally, typography. Pick one solid, easily readable font and use it across every single thumbnail. I'm telling you, visual consistency across your thumbnails absolutely screams professionalism. When a viewer sees that consistency, they know they're dealing with a serious creator, and they are significantly more likely to hit that subscribe button.
Look, if you implement these 4 plays, mastering the community tab, building out those view chains, leveraging outlier formats, and glowing up your channel design, that 1,000 subscriber milestone is going to arrive way faster than you ever thought possible. But remember, 1,000 subscribers is really just the beginning of your journey. I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative question to chew on. Once you get those 1,000 subscribers, is your content actually structured to generate the 4,000 watch hours required for monetization? Because that is the next massive hurdle, and it requires a whole new set of strategies to keep people watching minute after minute. Until next time, take action on this blueprint today and keep growing.